Good morning, good morning. It's Monday. Come on in. Hello, everybody. Come on in here. I'm getting ready to share this out. Good morning, Kelly. Yeah, I feel very fortunate to have power this morning. I wasn't sure when I woke up if it was going to be on or not. All right, so I am sharing this out. Please help me do that as well, if I can find it. Okay, there it is. So I'm getting ready to share it out. Help me share. And if you want to jump in here with me this morning, that invitation is always open to anyone who wants to come on to Cuppa. So let me get it into some of the groups. So our P's can join in. Kelly, if you want to share it, just hit the share button and let's get our P's on with us. Morning, Andre Greg. Thank you for coming in this morning. All right, so we have peas, we have power, we have a show. So let's get started with our breath. Good morning, Kathy Hand. All right, so hand on your heart and slow down your breathing. Feel your lungs completely. You know, we have this erroneous belief that if we just take a short breath and then release, that's breathing. But you have to breathe all the way down in, fill your lungs up completely. That's breathing. That's real breathing. That's going to feed your body and give your body the oxygen that it needs. Good morning, Jennifer. So keep breathing deeply into your lungs and release that out slowly, very slowly. And with your other palm that's not on your heart, raise your palm up to receive. So it's breathe in to receive. Breathe out to release. And then with the next breath, we're going to add in some love. We're going to add in joy, add in peace, add in all the things that make you feel really good. So breathe it in. And with this breath out, you're going to give. So we're receiving love, light, joy, happiness, peace. We're sending that out with the out breath. So send it out slowly, intentionally, sharing your light with the world. Good morning, Deirdre. And then on the next breath in, put a smile on your face. Smile big and hug somebody in your heart. Pull them right in there with you for a big Cuppa heart hug. And share that love. And then we say our affirmations. So I'm putting my palms up to receive as I say the affirmations because I'm receiving it inside of me when I say this out loud. Say it with me. I am enough. I am enough. I am a spark of the divine. I am a spark of the divine. Day 322 of saying these affirmations. Let's do I am worthy and really feel that. Receive that with your palms up. I am worthy. And a really good one for us to focus on right now. I am healthy. So say it with me out loud. I am healthy. I am happy. I am a money magnet. Miracles happen to me every day. Whichever one you want to choose as the one you focus on, pick one, pick them all, but be sure you're talking to yourself. Just listen as you say the words. Pause for a moment and take it all in and let it really resonate inside of your heart. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Brookie. Brookie, I am worthy. Absolutely, you are. And I hope little Max is saying these affirmations with us. That's a great way to start a life, isn't it? To know that you are worthy, to know that miracles show up for you every day, that there are opportunities everywhere. What a great way to enter into a world that can be sometimes brutal, sometimes pushy and telling you something that's not true. Know your worth from the get go. I love these children that are raised by parents who understand that this is what it takes to have a generation coming up that's really going to make a difference in our world, that's going to help the earth to feel more love, and generations to come to have leaders that are open to being worthy, to being enough, to generating light just by their presence and showing up. Oh, Kathy, I'm so sorry you have to get out there in that. Yeah, I woke up to white again, so obviously we had snow overnight here, but I think mostly it is the sleet snow that's going on because it doesn't look fun out there. My poor little angel mobile looks absolutely frozen solid, and it's going to be interesting to have to get out there tomorrow to thaw it out so I can take my sister to her doctor's appointment. But we'll see how well Teri braves the cold, especially this cold that we have. And I don't even know what the temperature is right now. Maybe I should check that out, huh? Good morning, Jill Mershon. Happy Monday to you as well. And you just dug out your car. Oh my gosh, I hope you came in to thaw out after that. So let me see what we got going on here where I'm at in Kentucky. It is 12 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. 12 degrees here in Harlan, but it feels like 2 degrees. Yes, and it says it will continue to drop during the day. So they're expecting it to be 6 degrees and no higher than 22. So that's the weather report here where I am. And I'm not loving it, but I'm also not going to resist it. As we've talked about many, many times, if we embrace what we don't like, if we embrace that which maybe we don't understand, and we just go with what's happening with weather, with our families, with our friends, with life, instead of pushing, just be the observer. Be the observer. And that's the big part of manifesting. This is our manifesting day with Manifesting Monday. So, oh, you got 20 there. Well, let's talk about what we want to manifest. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to see in your life? And if you're pushing away something, then that's a wall, that's a block to what it is that you do want to call in. So I want to focus on chapter 6 in Manifesting with Grace, the manifesting book that came out at the end of the year. And chapter 6 says, letting go and trusting the process. So many times we want to be in control, don't we? We want to say how it's going to be. I want this, or I'm in control, or I am not going to do it that way. You're encouraged by the angels, by spirit, to be the witness. And what does that mean? What does it mean to you to be the witness? Anybody can type in, anybody can jump in here with me if you want and have this discussion. To be a witness to your own self first, not pointing fingers outward, not saying they, he, she, it, but pointing fingers here. Be the witness of you first. And absolutely, Don Baker, good morning. And Don says, awareness and adaptability are the keys to success. So, first, awareness of yourself. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Because they go together. Those thoughts create. So, if you're thinking in a way that's not unified, that's not thinking about others and you, not just you, not just I, and I don't care what you think, but I care because we're all in this together. We all are affected by everything that's going on in our world. Not just one person, not just you, not just me. We all are. We're in this together. So awareness of what's going on, that's huge. And so many times we put ourselves in a little bubble. I used to say I put myself in a cave and I'll be very happy staying there. Thank you very much. But I don't want to be in a cave. I want to be out. I want to be around like-minded people, people who really understand that we are in this together. That if we can't come together in some way to find peace starting inside of each of us, then it's not going to happen. So awareness and then adaptability. Thank you for that, Don. Leo, good morning. We love you too, Leo. And Michelle Landers, hello to you. Erica Hoppy, hello, hello. And Erica, I hope you're off work today. I know a lot of places are shut down right now because of all of the stuff that's going on. Brandy, good morning, Brandy. How is that eye? And I hope it's doing better and better. And Michelle says, I could only get on EWN, but the link Kathy sent me on Angel Speakers, it says content is not available. I don't know, because we've got people on here on Angel Speakers and we have people on Enlightened World. So I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, thank you, Don. Love is allowing us all to have growth and eventual happiness. Love more. Absolutely. Love is the key. So, trusting the process, surrendering, what does that even mean? It doesn't mean giving up. But the angels say when you release control, you make space for miracles. When we're in charge, we make space for a limited amount of what's going on, a limited amount of what we can see. But when we open up our hearts and say, okay, I am releasing, I am surrendering. So this is where many spiritual people struggle, trying to force things, trying to push things or mold things into the way they want it. And I have lived this on this journey that I'm on. I have said to the angels, oh, I'm going here. I'm going to go do this. And I just feel, when I sit with them, I feel that energy of, are you listening? Are you listening? So I want to put that out as the challenge to all of you. Whatever it is that you are pushing against, resisting, saying you have to be the one in control of it, step back. Just step back. And what are you doing? Ask yourself that. What am I doing? What am I thinking? What is going on here really? What's happening? So pay attention when you're getting nudges. Pay attention when you say or think something about being in control or pushing things away. What's the lesson? If we're pushing away our challenges, we're pushing away our lesson along with it. So letting go doesn't mean surrender. It doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean holding up a white flag. It means I am listening. I am willing to learn. I am willing to see what my lesson is, embracing it. Yesterday, I believe it was Don that said, when we embrace our challenges, that's when we get the miracles. That's when we get the lessons. All right, so the angel's whisper for this chapter: when you trust, you open the door for divine timing, divine order, and divine ease. I'm going to say that again. When you trust, you open the door for divine timing, divine order, and divine ease. So trusting is huge. And when you are not trusting, then you're holding on stubbornly to you being the one that wants to do it on your own. And here are some signs that you're holding on too tightly. This is again from chapter 6. That's what I'm working with today for manifesting. So ask yourself about these signs. Do you constantly worry about when it will happen? Is it here yet? Are we there yet? Is there a constant wanting it now? I want it and I want it now. And worrying that maybe it won't happen, worrying that it showed up and you missed it or you missed out on something, that fear of missing out. So constantly worrying about when it will happen is a sign that you're holding on too tightly. You obsess over signs and results. So constantly saying, is that my sign? Is this what I'm supposed to do? That creates doubt. That shows that you're not listening yet. You're not stopping. Spirit, take over, please. Stop. And then wait. Wait for that miracle to kick in. You feel frustrated, anxious, or not enough. Go back to your mantras that we say, those affirmations. You are enough. And if you'll realize you're enough and you're worthy, then all of that will just fall to the background. And yeah, we're human, so there's still going to be a little bit of impatience to us, but it'll be less and less the more we start trusting. So the last one, that's in the chapter anyway, is that you try to micromanage or manipulate outcomes. Can anybody relate to that one? Sometimes we try to micromanage God, don't we? We try to micromanage our miracles. We forget that there is a power greater than us. We have a spark of that inside of us, but we're here to learn and grow with our spirit, not take over ourselves and be the all that. I am enough, just as I am, and I can surrender to all of these things that I feel like I have to hold on to. So these are just gentle nudges from Spirit, inviting you to soften, breathe, and remember who's really steering the ship. So how do we practice this? What are our action steps? What are the things we can do? Well, we can return to gratitude. And right, Kathy? Asking for the signs? Yeah, exactly. That's what we do. We want to see confirmations. But when we return to gratitude, we're saying thank you before we even see a sign, before we see the outcome. Say, I am thankful for what's coming, even if I can't see it yet. So, Kathy, maybe that's one you want to embrace with your situation and anybody else who has a challenge or a struggle. I am thankful for what's coming, even if I can't see it yet. Do something that brings you joy. Trust energy that is light and playful. And then affirm out loud, if possible, I let go of the need to control. I trust in divine timing. Can somebody type that in? I let go of the need to control. That's a great thing to let go of, because we don't have to control. We don't have to micromanage. The solution is trust. Believe that you are worthy of having whatever it is that your heart desires, that you want to manifest, and then letting go of the need to control how and when it's going to show up. That's trust. And I pray that all of us can lean more into that trust. We had some peas come in. Oh, I loved it. Love it, love it, Kathy Hand. I am grateful for what is coming, even if I can't see it yet. So let's lean into that all day today. Let's manifest things by letting go of that need to always have to be there in control. All right, we had Charlie show up. Good morning, Charles. And I don't know if we had anybody else jump in yet. I think that was the only one I missed. I saw Leo. I saw Erica. All right. So does this resonate with you? Are you feeling this, or are you still the one that says, nope, I got to do it myself? I used to have a belief that if it was to be, it was up to me. And I would say that a lot. I felt so alone. I felt like I'm the only one that cares if I get what I want to manifest. I'm the only one that cares if I'm happy. I. And I realized what I was doing. So go into unity, go into faith, go into belief, and trust. And trust doesn't say I. Trust says I'm being taken care of. Trust says there are miracles that are coming through and happening everywhere. Everywhere, miracles are showing up. So to find your miracle, what do? That word that some people don't like, I've learned to love it. Trust. Trust and surrender. Let go of the control and bring in your miracle. So that's the manifesting tip of the day. Manifesting with Grace. If you don't have it yet, this is the India version. This was published in India, and I brought it to the States. I only have a few more copies left, but you can get the original that was published here in the States if you go to Amazon. It is there. All right, so an announcement. The angels were very decisive last night, and they want this retreat exactly the way they want it. And they said that the title is True North Compassion. True North is compassion. That is where we're led when we have a compassionate heart. So we're focusing on the true north, and this is an awakening spirit retreat to align the heart, soul, and sacred direction. So they gave me the title last night, and I think what they are focusing on with this is for us all to come together in unity, come together to really be one, to really feel that compassion. So, True North Compassion is our retreat. I believe it's going to be September, either later in September or early October at the latest. And I don't have the exact place yet. I know y'all are going to ask that, but we will have a committee working on the details of the place and all of that. One of the things that they gave me last night was a potential oracle card deck with this whole theme of the true north, the sacred direction, aligning our heart, our soul, and that direction. So that's our retreat that's going to happen later in the year. And so start getting ready, get your mind ready, get your heart ready to meet with other P's and to come together for a really beautiful experience. All right, so let's go ahead and do our prayer requests. If there's anything going on and you need us to lift you up, then type it in the comments. What can we do to help you today? What can we share that will bring us together and wrap our arms around you? And our blue jean just showed up, our true North Star here up in Vermont. So True North Compassion will be the theme of this retreat. P's will come together and love on each other and share our experiences together in coming to that aligned being that we know we are. Thank you, Deirdre, for our daily prayer. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, our troops, the USA, India, and the UK, and any traveling Ps. Thank you for that. I'm going to ask in advance for prayers for being on the road tomorrow, headed a couple of hours away to where I need to take my sister Billy, and prayers for her as she goes to that doctor's appointment for her follow-up after surgery and hearing what the rest of the story will be with her treatments. And we're praying for our blue jean and all who are in this massive snowstorm, ice storm, cold, cold, cold weather. And I know, Blue, that it's probably very frozen where you are, praying for those sweet babies, for Dolly, and just hoping that Dolly's okay with not being able to get out there on the ice. Yabba dabba doo. Yes, we have to keep that sense of humor, don't we, through all of it. So I know Brandy was on for just a minute, but let's lift our Brandy up. She's going through something right now with a physical injury to her eye. So let's pray that that's going to heal soon, along with all of you who are having the eye issues, including our Blue Jean who just showed up. And Deirdre, I know you've been going through that experience as well. Let's pray for those that are homeless right now, those who don't have shelter, that are braving the elements. And I know there's already been some deaths. I've heard about that from the extreme cold and being exposed to it. So praying for safety for humans and for our four-leggeds, those that are out in the wild that are also going through this cold just like we are. So let's go into our hearts. Let's lift up everyone on our prayer list, everyone that's in our Reiki grids, everyone who has asked us to remember them, and those that you are holding in your heart that you maybe haven't expressed yet a prayer request. Let's lift up all of our prayers together. So breathe in, put your hands out to receive, and receive the love that's being shared right now through prayer, through compassion, through lifting each other and holding each other. You matter. What you feel matters. So feel the energy coming to you as I send from my heart the desire for all of us to be happy, to be healthy, to be free, to be at peace. And we lift all of these to our loving God, our Creator, asking that each one be seen, be heard, and answered for the best and highest good of all. And we give gratitude to you, God. We give gratitude ahead of seeing our miracles in form as we bring them down from the loving God who wants only the best for us. Thank you. We love you. And so it is. Om Shanti. Om Peace. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all the P's who jumped in today, to all the P's who wrapped your arms around each other and lifted each other in prayer. And so our words to each other that really make a difference are, thank you, I love you. So let's do that now. Let's share that love and that light out into the world with a thank you, I love you, and go forth and manifest today. Surrender what you feel like you have to have control over. Surrender it for the best and highest good. So thank you, I love you. And I see Deirdre. She's with the program. Thank you, I love you. And Charles, thank you for being here with us. And Charlie, I hope you're feeling better. I know you were a little under the weather the last time I spoke with you, but I hope you're doing well down there in Florida. And I hope that whatever weather you're having is better than what we're having up in the northern part of America. So I know it's got to be somewhat warmer where you are. And Jennifer, I think of you when I think of how cold it is here. I'm thinking, nope, I know what it's like to be down there in Florida. I know what that weather feels like right now in South Florida anyway. I know it was in the 80s, I think, over the weekend. So thank you. I love you, Kathy Hand. I love you. I hope that, I don't know if you had to go to work today or if you were off, but I pray that you are warm and safe, whichever way it is. And Michelle Landers, thank you. I love you. And a short announcement, we needed to postpone our workshop that was supposed to take place on Saturday. So that means that there's still room for anybody who wants to jump into it. We had some conflicts that came up with timing, and I wasn't feeling that great on Saturday. So now I like when I teach to give it 100%. So we made the group decision to hold off on the workshop until February the 7th. So anybody who still was thinking about coming into the workshop, it's a couple of weeks away. So if you want to join us, you still have an opportunity to do that. Oh, thank you, Leo. Thank you. I love you. And I can't wait to get our new music from Leo that we can play on the air. Thank you, Charlie. And namaste, y'all. And woo-hoo. Absolutely. Keep that woo energy going. Just be blessed with whatever you're facing, whatever's going on. Embrace it and surrender. Let it go. Don't have to be in charge of it. I love you all so much. And tomorrow is Thankful Tuesday. So as you go about your day, what do you have to be grateful for? Come on in the morning and share your gratitude with us. I love you so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And aloha and mahalo for being here with